Hi there guys, it's Gary here. This is tip number 4 coming at you today, and it's only day 3, so we're a day ahead of ourselves. I'm really going for it today. I thought there's no holding back now. I might as well just let you have all of the knowledge I've got to help you on your way with your network marketing, home-based type of business. If you think that 2 tips in one day is too much to implement, then I totally agree. I can understand. I've been in your shoes. Take it easy. You don't want to overload yourself, so just take it easy. But if you can handle 2 tips, guys, you are heading for the top of your compensation plan, no problem. Before I give you tip number 4, I'm going to give you a little update. My last tip that I sent out, my marketing nugget, was the sawn-off sledgehammer with the Santa signs. So if you've seen that one, guys, put the brakes on just for a second, okay? Because after I released that gem, I had quite a few emails coming back to me with a flaw. So what I did, I wasn't really sure, so I went back out my car and I retraced my steps. And right off, guys, I apologise, I hold my hands up. The last tip was flawed, so there's a slight disadvantage. If you put your signs out and it's raining, make sure you have the sign laminated. Okay, it only costs you a couple $100 more, guys. It's worth it, because I went back round the route and all of my signs had been ruined by the rain. So the 7.5 hours that I took to put these signs up, guys, was pretty much a waste of time. 7.5 hours and ruined. But the good thing is that I still have 200 signs. So if you know anybody that's looking for a Santa sign, let me know. You can contact me on the site over here, the link over here. Failing that, you might see them appearing on eBay, so I'll maybe make some of my money back that way. But I've still got the sign, so not all is lost. Now this brings me on to tip number 4. With every challenge there is always opportunity, always. So never get downhearted. I might have just wasted 7.5 hours, $1,000 on signs. That's nothing, okay? Nothing can stop me from reaching the top, and nothing's going to stop me from sharing these insights with you, because I want you there as well. Okay, so this brings me on to tip number 4, because this has got an opportunity. Tip number 4. But before I say that, one question: do you want to get rich? Yeah, you. Are you ready for unlimited wealth? Well, listen up. Tip number 4 is very simple. Flyering. We've all done it. You probably do thousands of it. I have, and I have had massive, massive success flyering. But I'm going to do flyering with a twist. I want you to imagine you get into your car and you turn the ignition on, and just as you're about to drive off, you notice that some jackass has stuck a flyer underneath the windscreen wiper. So what do you have to do? You have to switch the engine off, get back out, get the flyer out under the windshield, back in your car and drive off. It's very annoying, but even more so for a home-based business owner. That's all time consuming. Lifting up the windshield wiper, sticking the flyer in. Guys, that takes time. That takes time that you don't have and I don't have. So I've sussed the opportunity of a lifetime. When you do your flyers around the car parks, pick a wet day, preferably pouring and bucketing with rain. Here's what you do. Get your flyer, instead of putting under the windshield wiper, you just slap it on the windscreen, face down. So what happens? The driver gets back to the car, gets in, turns on the ignition. What do they see right in front of them? They see your message right in front of their face. So they don't have to get out of the car to get the flyer out of the windshield. They can read it, they can take your phone number down, without getting out the car, and they can drive off. Guys, I've got to tell you, putting these things under windshield wipers, that's old school. That is old school marketing. You know it doesn't work, you know there's a better way. This is it. Slap these straight on the windscreen. It saves a lot of time. There's an added bonus to this though. It's not just the time it saves you, the exposure that you get from these. Now what happens? The driver just drives off and the wind blows this flyer up and off the car windscreen and it lands up on the ground somewhere. Think about this. How many times have you been to a corporate event and you've heard the story that some double diamond ruby director got into your business because they found a flyer lying on the street or sitting on a park bench or sitting somewhere, they found it. Guys, this is genius. Not only have you shown your marketing message to the driver of the car, now you've got thousands of flyers all over town because they've blown off the windshield. You've got thousands of possibilities of some guy picking it up and going all the way at the top of your marketing plan. Okay? Now, what I would suggest is if you're going to do flyers, you need to do these in pretty large numbers. Now, what I tend to do, I found works best for me, is I've got a rucksack, and I'll show you. Here it is. So I've got my rucksack, pretty substantial one. I've filled this full of flyers. There's probably 20,000 flyers in here. So what you then do, pick a wet day. I'm just coming. Yeah, pick a wet day, get your rucksack on, roughly I would say 20,000 flyers should do for a day. You know, you do 20,000 cars in a day, you should get a couple of calls. So get your rucksack on, wait till it's raining, and then just head out. You know, that's it, guys. Tip number 4. Day number 3, we're ahead of ourselves, you're going to the top. See you for tip number 5.